Hold the screen down, screen down.
Screen time as soon. How many hours do we have in a week?
That's pretty bad. That's not bad. All right. So, Yassin, how old are you?
I'm 12.
Okay. How long have you had social media?
I've had social media since I ever got this phone until fifth grade.
Okay. So, Asuna averages a total of 5 hours of screen time a day.
5 hours?
Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Are you?
Whatever.
Oh, that's
5 hours 40.
That's
All right.
that's me.
All right, Asuna, what do you think social media affects you the most?
I don't think it affects that lower. Like 5 hours a week is not that long.
All right, Ibrahim. All right. Okay, so, Ibrahim, how old are you? Okay, so you're 16 years old. How long have you got social media? Alright, so he's 16 years old. He's had social media since he was 5, and he averages about 3 hours of screen time a day. That's not that bad. On Instagram only. On Instagram only. Alright, and then. Alright, Lou, how old are you?
21.
How long have you got social media?
That is very good question. And I think I'm that question because like I've never had it. And like, that is a very good question. What was the question again?
How long have you got social media?
So,
Take your time, take your time.
social media, yeah. Sorry, they want me to extend it. Okay, it's going to make the presentation long enough. So, I've had social media. So, back in the day, I think I got social media. The first thing I downloaded on my phone, when I got a phone, was social media.
So what age was it?
That was, I think I got a phone in middle school, so 8th grade, 7th grade.
So you're about
8th
12,
grade.
about 12.
Yeah,
So you've had social media for what, 9 years now?
give or take.
And then how long was your screen time?
3 hours and a half.
Okay, so on average we had Asuna 5 hours, Ibrahim 3 hours strictly on Instagram, and then Noor with 3 hours. Now Noor,
Is it per day or per week? I'm sorry, I don't know really.
per day, the average.
This is per day? That's not bad. No, but that's not social media, that's all free. Okay.
Just so you know, the person we planned to come up here, he had 7 hours a day.
Okay.
Okay, so Noor, how does social media affect you?
Honestly, social media is amazing, and I love that social media exists. Like, what am I supposed to do on the shuttle from my house to my work? Just sit there and stare at the wall? What am I supposed to do with that? What, like, social media is just there to entertain.
The TikTok enthusiast agrees.
Exactly, yeah.
Alright, now Ibrahim, how does social media affect you?
It affects me a lot, It better not me. I better not others,
You say a little bit louder.
So, social media better not me, better not others, those around me. So, social media,
Okay, Noor. Alright, so Noor, do you think, since you said 11 or 12, till now, do you think your usage of social media has changed based on how you mature?
Yes.
How?
How? That's a good question. Let me think about this one.
We've already spent like 7 minutes.
How? Okay, so now you don't need any more extra time. I want to
Take your time.
Okay. I don't know. I just changed from the day. We just scroll.
Why do you just say use it as
Oh, I do use it as a search engine. Yes. Like, oh yeah, it's like you want to travel, you open up like TikTok or something and search up what to do, and it's the best search engine possible.
obviously food
Better search engine than Google, better than ChatGPT. That's how you find the place.
So useful.
Very.
What about you, Ibrahim? Same question. How has your usage of social media changed as you've matured?
I learned from, watching TV shows on the TV, PBS Kids, whatnot, I just transporting that entertainment to social media. But I got stuff so that is purely teaching.
Pretty slow.
Okay, so I'm talking about how a lot of years ago, we and food, we did work together, so yeah, I thought I think it was the best church, and it looks like always bad, it also has purposes, like, teaching how to cook food.
Alright, cool.
What was the question?
Oh, while you were growing up, how did social media affect you?
Honestly, the biggest thing with social media is just waste your time. You just get stuck into like the loop. And just, I didn't really notice it mostly on social media, but it was like a little bit like I used to watch TV shows. Like whenever I started a TV show, I couldn't stop it. And then I'd have homework or something like that, and I would just get postponed and postponed and postponed. And then honestly, it didn't really affect me, to be honest. It turned out great.
Same thing.
Alright. Alright, so comparing the stats from Noah, Ibrahim, and Hasuna, from 8 to 11, our best friend, the TikTok enthusiast, spends about, 1.5 hours on social media, and from 12 to 3, spending about, we can say 2 hours. 4 to 7 flights up to about 2.5 hours, and then 8 to 12, I don't know what he's doing. It's way too much. All right, 3 hours. So that's like all 3 of those people combined. That's a lot of social media usage. And then you can see on the right-hand side, the only day where this person isn't using social media as much is on Saturday, when he comes to Tempe. Because he's always there. Now Yassin will take it from here.
I mean, you can see the difference in age as you get older. You find some kids using less of the mobile. I mean, we think because they start to notice that they have actual real life responsibilities. They start to get into high school. They start to plan for the future, actually have something to do. And they notice that if they don't act now, and they've wasted all this time before, if they don't act now, it's probably going to be too late for them to do anything. And we think that Timkina's mature. Yeah, mature. I think Timkina's mature. You guys think so?
No. But Juan's been here for a long time, so he would know.
I mean, they should be mature. They notice that there's more to life other than TikTok. There's places to be, there's stuff to do. You can for example, read Quran. Catch up on your word, try to memorize the entire Quran. You waste all this time, 5 hours a day or whatever, on social media, and instead you could be doing something productive and actually learn from it. Or you can answer the quiz. We haven't seen the quiz.
What's your quiz score? What's your quiz score?
No. It's very good.
It's 6 out of 10.
You could rewatch the house, for example. You could, for example, rewatch the album. You have the albums. I actually want to rewatch those. Watch them for the first time, anyways. Because there's a lot of knowledge in these halaqas that we kind of skip over because the Timkiner's attention span is so cooked. They just sit there in the halaqah, they're listening, but the information doesn't get processed in their brains. So they just sit around pretending to be listening, but actually not. And you could go out, touch some grass, go out a park, take a hike, take a walk, bike, play some sports, do anything that's just not on social media. You see all these people on social media running around and having fun while you're sitting at home watching them. I mean, what are you doing? You're wasting your life.
Yeah, 651.
Yeah. That was, I was in Egypt.
You can still answer it while you're eating.
I don't have internet. What?
What about like VR sports, like VR boxing?
Oh, shut up. What is he talking about? VR sports? He said you need to go out, touch the grass, bro.
Not eat the grass, touch it. Alright, well, while this is happening, I want three names. What's your guys' favorite Hanukkah series? I'll tell your hand go for a second. So Seal. Wait. Hamza. Say hello? That's not a Hanukkah series. Alright, move. Alright.
So, what do you guys think is the right way to give advice? Because we tried giving our friend here advice, and we failed miserably at that. That's why we wrote the article. We tried everything. We thought we tried everything to give him good advice, but we failed miserably. So we're planning to get kind of like reflections on how to give right advice.
Specifically from the parents or the older guys.
Like for example, some people here don't know how to give advice. Ibrahim, for example, he just shouts at people. He's like, yo, do this, do that, you're not doing this right. He doesn't give any advice, he just shouts at people. Muhammad Sallallahu, for example, he doesn't also know how to give advice. He just walks up to me like that, this. It's like he's being rude, I don't know. It's just, he doesn't feel right. Oh, and then in contrast, you have the Adams one, they give good advice. You have to follow his advice, kind of, or you get roasted. So we're hoping to see what you guys think or have any advice on how to give advice.
This question for the parents.
This is what, yeah, for everybody. Anybody has anything to say?
What are the words of the house?
No,
It's not a real language. It's akin to AI. Great idea.
So, if you are asking looking for to give the parents the right to you have.
Can we get advice?
So actually, parents, what they told me before the presentation, this question is for the parents and for sure for everybody. What is the right way to give an advice? But actually, whenever the question is hard, I tend to answer another question. And really, I think this is not the question our young people need an answer for. You really need an answer for the question of how to receive an advice. Whenever your dad or mom, or your sheikh, or an older admin coming, yelling at you, telling you, and yelling at you, what is gonna be your attitude? Your attitude is gonna be, why dignity? How come they yell at me and whatever? Or will your attitude will be, Jazakumullah khair, and you ask yourself the question, did they yell at me to put me down or to lift me up? This is what I'm trying to teach them here. Every time someone yells at you, ask yourself the question, this yelling to put me down because you want to humiliate me or you want to make me better?
I think the problem in this generation is not how to give advice, although it is a problem. But what I see as the bigger problem in this generation, how to receive advice. Many times parents do not understand that the kid is competing with the social media. You have seen it, the less hours is on Saturday if he comes to the kid. So we are competing with social media, and the competition is not easy. Tamkeen, someone is going to be telling them, this is haram, don't do this, don't talk to girls, don't listen, don't eat this, don't do this. Teaching them, eliminating them against their desires. But social media, we are laughing and happy all the time. So competing is, Tamkeen is competing against social media, and it is a very tough competition. I am taking them against their desires, and the social media is pushing them all the way in their desires. So sometimes as a sheikh, I have to be tough on them. Whenever I give them the advice, and regardless of how I'm trying to make it easy, yes, being a friend of them, going out to them, go camping with them, that will make giving the advice easier, but it is not going to be easy. If parents and the sheikh together, we do not teach our kids that if someone yells at you, you will appreciate why you are being yelled at. We really need to plant this in our kids, appreciate that mom or dad or the sheikh are spending the time to yell at them, to make them better. So the problem is, what we are missing in this generation is not how to give them a good advice. It is we are not teaching them how to receive the advice. Where are the old generation, whenever the sheikh would come and yell at me, and then, I'm sorry sheikh, I will not do this again. I'll correct it and go back to them. How many teenagers I yelled at them, and then their mom at home, the sheikh is yelling at you, حبيبتي, never go again to this top sheikh. And a few years after this, ask about that boy or girl where they are. See what Ibrahim?
Anyone else? Yeah, anyone? Any of the parents?
Do you know how many people are complaining about Riyad to me because he's tough on them and other people?
I think that's pretty nice.
Yes, nice. Not
Yeah,
to everybody. The
Hey.
complaints come to me, not to you.
He doesn't shout at people. Not like Ibrahim or something.
But I'm usually on Riyad's side. If someone complains, I'm always on Riyad's side, or the one side, or the admin side.
Yeah, why do you think great?
No, he does give good advice. I can't lie, he does give good advice. But, yeah. And I listen to this advice. If someone yells at me, I know that they care, that they yell because they care. But sometimes they just yell for no reason. Like, you just yell for no reason.
Don't say for no reason. For no reason, you are aware of.
Okay, but my mom maybe calls me just, I don't know, just calls me stupid or something, but that doesn't tell me anything else.
Alright. I'm just gonna...
Now, very good topic, very relevant to the generation that we are in. And for the parents like myself, I'm an older parent. Yeah, I'm surviving. I'm good. It is a little difficult because of the technology. I'm at a disadvantage, and I'm the first one to admit. I learned from my own son. I'm not going to name which one. You might be able to guess it. They were talking about, what games. Game was like about 10 years ago, it was a lot more games than social media. So he was really into the games. Wanted to play a lot of games, online games and everything. And and I was not very favorable. Like, sit down, you're losing your eyes, you're doing this, you're doing that. And then he taught me something. He's like, there are lots of games you can learn. I'm like, for example, and then he gave me 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, wow, that's powerful. So he kept me healthy, intellectually, right? And then there was a platform for speaking, and he presented on how games are good. Because the games in general, online games have a perception, they're not good for you. And his whole point was, games are good. Means you can use them to the goodness. And he examples that came up with was very, very powerful. Like some person with a disability can use a particular kind of game to live or improve on the physical. And things like that. And they're educational games. So not all games are created. Yes, if you're playing Fortnite every night and 5 hours a day, then you should be doing something right. Right? Or something like Call of Duty or anything like this. So, yeah. So, I think I'm rambling now. You need to first understand what you're talking about before you give advice. You need to know the subject matter first before you give the advice. I think that's what I'm asking.
I definitely get your point, but nowadays, I don't think any one of the people that we got up here is actually using their phone for anything that has to do with education and learning. It's all YouTube, TikTok, getting their heads brain rotted, doing absolutely nothing, wasting their time. When they could just be doing something productive. I mean, we could turn it around. Social media could be in our favor. We could do something good with it, but right now, we're just wasting our time. Does anybody have any other reminders? Questions?
Well, the first lesson is an expression about how to receive advice. People need to understand when someone's giving you advice, they're not against people looking out for you. Instead of thinking, why is he attacking me, you should think, instead of thinking, why is this person attacking me, you should think they're looking out for me and they're looking for my best interest. So I should try to at least listen to what they're saying with an open mind, and then you'll be able to understand what's behind that advice. And so as you guys this question about what is the right way to give advice, if you want to give advice to someone, you have to lead with example. You can't expect people to do things that you're not doing yourself. Like the Prophet ﷺ, when he first came with the message, he acted and showed his parents how to do it. He didn't just tell them, okay, the prayers are prescribed, you have to pray, I don't. You lead by example, and that's how you give people advice.
Alright, so yeah, you wouldn't mind coming up here? Then I need one of the twins. I haven't seen them.
Come on. Yeah, and he's winning.
Alright, so, right now, alright, so now Vinay is going to demonstrate giving advice to Hassan, and Hassan will listen. Show us how to listen properly, no buts, no ifs. That's it.
Any advice?
It could be real, it could be fake, anything.
Okay, Hassan. Let me think of something real.
Don't eat too much Hasuna.
I'm trying to be nice, okay? Okay, Hassan. Oftentimes when I'm talking to you, and this is normal, I think, with your age as well. Oftentimes when I'm talking to you, I'm not trying to catch you in anything. But I think the way it comes off with me, is I'm older than you, so you might see it as, oh, he's trying to catch me in something. And so you'll tell a blatant lie. And so, for those who don't know, Hassoun is known as the boy who cried wolf in Tamkeen. He is the boy who cried wolf, okay? So, Hassoun, I understand that when I'm coming to you and I'm giving you advice, wallah al-azim, you're like a brother to me. Everybody here. And that's how it is. That's the honest truth. I'm coming here giving you advice. Don't feel like you have to lie to me. Don't feel like I'm coming, what's the worst that's going to happen? Am I going to beat you up? Am I going to kill you? Nothing's going to happen. Just here giving you sincere advice. But I feel like the reaction that we have when we were younger, maybe even with our parents or anybody else, is that we feel like, okay, we don't want them to get mad, so instantly right away in our brain is, let's lie. Let's say something wrong, right? Rather than owning up to it, it's the best way to go. So that's my sincere advice to Hassouna. I hope you feel comfortable with me. I hope everybody here will feel comfortable with anybody coming up to them, whether it's Usman or Tim or any of the parents. Never feel like you have to be somebody else. Never feel like you have to be fake. It's your parents. It doesn't matter. Nobody's here to judge you. You can be honest with yourself. If you feel like the person gave you the wrong advice, listen to them in the moment. Don't talk back. Don't say anything. Listen to them in the moment. Come to them later. That's always the best way. Listen in the moment, come to them later and say, you know what, Leah, I appreciate you giving me advice, but I feel like you could have done it in a better way. In that situation, inshallah, I will listen to you.
Alright, so Hassouna, after receiving this advice, what would your response be?
My response would be, okay. So my response would be like, yeah, a lot of you guys have been this way, I find that's true,
The response, yeah, the response.
Oh, response would be.
You said that, let's say you said, response. Whatever way you would respond,
You can listen to the advice. That's a good question. What did he advise you to do? No, wait. What did he advise you to do? What did he tell you to do?
Like, be truthful, I guess.
You didn't listen. That's the problem. We gotta roast with that shit for that right now. You should be listening. It's the only time you should be listening.
Don't get afraid of, like, advice.
Listening.
Alright, yeah, could you repeat the advice one more time? And Hassouna, pay attention, and I want your honest response after.
You're brilliant, and it wasn't completely wrong. The idea was, if I'm coming to you and I'm correcting you on something, don't feel the need to always try to defend what you did. If we do something wrong, the honorable thing, especially us as men, the honorable thing to do is own up to it. It's the worst thing to do in that situation, especially since Hassouna, I was your age, I did the same exact things. The worst thing to do in that situation is just try to lie and get out of it. That's the worst thing to do. I know it's very hard to take this advice now because when we were younger, yeah, it's our parents saying, don't lie to us, just tell us the truth. But in the situation, we're like, yeah, let me just tell a quick lie, just so I can get out of it. So the advice is very easy. It's very much easier said than done, but that's the truth. That's the way it needs to be taken. By coming to you, giving you advice, assuming this is the way it should be done. Don't try to get out of it. Understand where I'm coming from, And if you feel like I'm coming at you in a tough way, like I was saying before, take the advice in the situation. Come to me later, and be like, yeah, I feel like you could have done it in a better way. Did you get it? Did you understand? Okay.
Whatever. It's fine. I promise you. I'll try to be better next time. Yeah. Let's go back to the problem solved. All right.
I think that's all the time, but just one quick thing. We can see that this time, you can see what's really happening, you're giving advice. Yeah, sometimes people don't listen, sometimes, of course, that's on our side. But when you give good advice, and people actually feel that you care, we will listen. And that's what I see. And I used to be like this, and I used to lie to get out of situations, but then I got truthful and I noticed that it's much easier. It's much easier. You don't get in trouble as much as you do when you're being honest. So yeah, that's all I have.
Alright, well, I saw your hand was, open.
Are we going to reveal who is this kind of Tupac friend or not?
The Tupac enthusiast is all of us actually. Because we all waste time on social media one way or another. So yeah, we're not going to reveal the exact inspiration of this. We're just going to say that the TikTok enthusiast is anybody wasting time. And besides, I think the boys already know.